Hello, and welcome to another episode of Super English Talks. I'm so glad you're here today. In this podcast, we talk about English, and more than just English. We also share ideas to help you grow, improve yourself, and live a better life, all while practicing your English skills. If you want to get better at English and also learn useful life lessons, you're in the right place. Today's topic is very important, time and why you should stop wasting it. Time is something we all have, but we often don't use it well. Sometimes we don't even realize how much we've wasted until it's too late. Have you ever said, "I'll do it tomorrow," but then never did it? Or spent hours on your phone and later wondered, "Where did my time go?" You're not alone. Many people face the same problem. That's why this episode is here, to help you understand how valuable your time really is. We'll look at why people waste time, what happens when it becomes a habit, how to start using your time better. This is not just about working harder. It's about seeing time as a gift, something you can use to grow, learn, and create a better future. You'll learn simple habits you can start today to stop wasting time, along with real-life examples and easy tips you can follow. And the best part? You'll be improving your English at the same time. So, get comfortable, relax, or take a walk while you listen. You can also repeat after me to practice speaking. Use this podcast not just to listen, but to speak and think in English. We are on this journey together, learning and growing. Let's begin. Stop wasting your time. What is time and why it matters? What is time? It's something we all have, but we can't see or touch it. We notice it passing when the sun rises and sets, when we get older, or when the clock moves from morning to evening. Time always moves forward. It never stops. Once it's gone forever. Many people focus on money, jobs, and success, but they forget that time is the most valuable thing in life. Think about it. You can lose money and earn it again. You can lose a job and get another one. But you can never get back lost time. If you waste 1 hour, you can't live that hour again. That's why time is even more important than money. In fact, time is life. How you spend your time is how you live your life. Time also helps us measure progress. For example, learning English takes time. You can't become fluent in 1 day or 1 week. But if you spend a little time every day reading, listening, speaking, and learning, you will improve. If you waste your time on things that don't help you grow, you will stay in the same place. Let me give you an example. 2 students both want to learn English. The first student spends 30 minutes a day listening to English podcasts, practicing speaking, and reading short stories. The second student scrolls on their phone, watches random videos, and says, "I'll practice tomorrow." After 3 months, the first student has improved a lot. The second student feels stuck. What made the difference? How they used their time. Think of life like a book. Every day is a new page. If you waste the day, you leave that page blank. But if you use your time to learn something, help someone, or take a small step toward your goals, you're writing a beautiful story. Small daily actions make a big difference over time. That's the power of time. It adds up. People often say, "I don't have time." But the truth is, we all get the same 24 hours a day. The question isn't if you have time, it's how you use it. Successful people, happy people, learners, dreamers, they use their time to move forward. They don't waste too much on things that don't matter. They know time is a gift, and they treat it with care. You don't have to be perfect or busy every minute, but you do need to be aware. Ask yourself, is this helping me? Is this bringing me closer to my goals? Or am I just passing time with no meaning? Time also teaches patience. Good things take time. Success takes time. Relationships grow with time. Using your time wisely isn't about doing everything fast. It's about doing the right things, step by step, and staying consistent. When you respect your time rewards you. Common ways we waste time. Now, let's talk about something we all do, wasting time. Sometimes we don't even notice it. It feels normal, easy, but over months and years, it steals huge pieces of our life. The first step to stop wasting time is knowing where it goes. One of the biggest time wasters today is scrolling on social media. You pick up your phone to check one message or one photo, and suddenly, an hour is gone. Scrolling, watching videos, liking posts, most of the time we're not learning or growing. We're just passing time. Social media isn't bad by itself. It can be fun and help us connect. But when we spend hours on it without a purpose, we give away our time without getting anything valuable in return. More common ways we waste time. It's like pouring water into a bucket with a hole. No matter how much you pour, nothing stays. Another big time waster is watching too much TV or YouTube. Just like social media, it's not all bad. It depends on what you watch and how much time you spend. 1 or 2 useful videos can teach you something new. But 3 or 4 hours every night watching random shows or funny clips, that doesn't help you grow. It's fine to relax sometimes. But if watching becomes a daily habit for hours at a time, it turns into a problem. Ask yourself, is this helping me reach my goals? Or am I just trying to escape real life? Next is procrastination, delaying things we know we should do. You think, I'll do it later. But later becomes never. And while you wait, the task is still there, plus the stress of knowing you haven't done it. Most tasks don't take as long as we think. But instead of just doing them, we waste hours thinking about them. Another way people lose time is not having a plan for the day. When you wake up without a plan, your day disappears quickly. You might do a few small things, but nothing important gets done. A simple to-do list in the morning gives you focus and direction. Even if you don't finish everything, you'll still use your time better. Without a plan, your day controls you. With a plan, you control your day. And finally, negative thinking and overworrying. Many people spend hours stuck in the past or fearing the future. Thoughts like, what if I fail? Why did I make that mistake? These thoughts don't solve problems. They just drain your energy. Thinking is useful only when it leads to solutions. If you're going in circles, it's time to let go and focus on what you can do now. Action is always more powerful than worry. So, take a moment and ask yourself, do I spend too much time scrolling, watching, delaying, or worrying? If the answer is yes, don't feel bad. You're not alone. The good news is now you're aware. And once you're aware, you can change. In the next part of this episode, we'll talk about why we waste time, and then we'll get into practical tips and habits to stop it. Because your time is your life, and it's too valuable to waste. Why we waste time. When we understand why we waste time, we can start to change it. One of the biggest reasons is not having clear goals. If you don't know what you want in life, it's easy to do anything or nothing. You wake up, go through the day, and just follow whatever comes your way. Without goals, every activity feels the same. Watching TV, studying, or going for a walk all feel equal. But when you have a clear goal, like learning English, starting a business, or getting healthier, your time becomes more valuable. You begin to ask, is this helping me reach my goal? People with clear goals use their time better because they know what they're working toward. Another big reason we waste time is fear of failure. Many people think, What if I try and it doesn't work? What if I make mistakes and look stupid? So they do nothing. They wait. They delay. They waste time imagining what could go wrong. But here's the truth. Failure is a normal part of learning. Every successful person has failed at something. Mistakes are how we grow. When we fear failure, we stay in our comfort zone. We choose safe activities that don't help us move forward. That brings us to the next reason, not knowing how to start. Sometimes, people really want to do something like improve their English or start a project, but they feel lost. They don't know the first step. This confusion makes them feel stuck. And when people feel stuck, they often turn to time-wasting habits to avoid that uncomfortable feeling. They say, "I'll wait until I figure it out." But while waiting, they scroll their phone, watch videos, or just sit and think without taking action. The key here is simple. Start small. Even one tiny step can lead to the next. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to begin. Another reason we waste time is getting too comfortable. Life feels okay, not great, not bad, just okay. In that comfortable space, people lose the hunger to grow. They think, "I'm fine," so they stop pushing themselves. They avoid challenges. They relax too much. But comfort can be dangerous. Growth comes from movement, not from sitting still. If you stay in your comfort zone too long, your dreams slowly fade away. Finally, there's peer pressure, doing what everyone else is doing, even if it's not the best choice. If your friends spend hours playing games or scrolling social media, it's easy to join in. You don't want to feel different. But remember, your time is yours, and you get to choose how to spend it. Your time, your choice. You don't want to say no to your friends. But here's the truth. Just because others are wasting their time doesn't mean you have to. Your life is your own. Your time is your own. If you want to grow, sometimes you have to make different choices, even if others don't understand. That takes courage, but it's worth it. You see, the reasons people waste time are often hidden. It's not always about being lazy. Sometimes it's fear. Sometimes it's confusion. Sometimes it's the people around us. And sometimes it's just not knowing what we really want in life. The good news? Once you understand the reasons, you can change them. You can find your goal, face your fear, take your first step, leave your comfort zone, and make your own path, even if no one else is walking it. In the next part of this podcast, we'll learn how to do exactly that. We'll talk about how to start using your time wisely, build good habits, and move closer to your dreams, one step at a time. So stay with me. Your time is important, and you deserve to use it well. The consequences of wasting time. Now, let's talk about something important, the consequences of wasting time. When we waste time, we don't always see the effects right away. It feels harmless in the moment, a few extra videos, a little scrolling, putting something off until later. But over time, those small habits create big problems. They can change the direction of our life, and not in a good way. The first and most painful consequence is missed opportunities. Every day brings new chances, a chance to learn, grow, meet people, or create something new. But when we waste time, we miss those chances. Maybe you could have joined a free English class, but you didn't sign up in time. Maybe you had a great business idea, but you waited and someone else did it first. Maybe you wanted to apply for a job, but you delayed too long. Opportunities don't wait. They pass by. And if we're not ready, they go to someone else. Once they're gone, it's very hard to get them back. Another painful result of wasting time is regret and stress. After wasting time, we often feel bad. We think, "Why did I do that?" I should have used my time better. More consequences of wasting time. This feeling of regret often leads to stress. You feel pressure because you know you have things to do, but time is running out. When we wait too long to start something, we end up rushing. We cram the night before the exam. We work all night to finish a project. This kind of stress can hurt our health, our sleep, and our mood. Over time, regret builds up. It becomes a heavy weight that we carry inside. Wasting time also damages our self-confidence. When we waste time again and again, we lose trust in ourselves. We say we'll do something, but we don't. Slowly, we start to feel weak. We doubt our abilities. We think, maybe I'm just not good enough. But that's not true. You are good enough. You just haven't been using your time in the right way yet. Confidence comes from action. When you keep promises to yourself, even small ones, your confidence grows. When you break those promises, your confidence fades. Another big consequence is poor results, in school, at work, and in life. When you waste time, you don't prepare well. You don't give your best effort. And when you don't give your best, your results show it. Lower grades. A boss who's not impressed. Feeling like you're stuck in the same place. Success isn't only about being smart or lucky. It's also about discipline. It's about using your time to focus, learn, and improve. If you don't use your time wisely, you'll never reach your full potential. Finally, one of the saddest effects of wasting time is feeling stuck and unhappy. Life starts to feel boring. You wake up, go through the day, and nothing feels meaningful. You might look at others who are doing well and think, why not me? The truth is, it's not about luck. It's about movement. When you don't take action, you stay in the same place. And staying in the same place for too long brings sadness. People feel stuck when they're not growing. And growth requires time used well. So remember, wasting time is not just about losing minutes or hours. It's about losing chances, losing peace, losing belief in yourself, and losing the life you could have had. It's about looking back one day and wishing you had done things differently. But here's the good news. It's never too late to start. You can begin today. You can take control of your time and build the life you want, step by step. How to use your time wisely. Now that we've talked about the consequences of wasting time, let's shift to something much more positive. How to use our time wisely. Time is one of the most valuable things we have. And if we learn to use it well, we can improve almost every part of our lives. The good news? You don't have to make huge changes all at once. Big changes come from small, smart steps taken every day. So, let's explore a few simple but powerful ways to use your time better. 1. Set small daily goals. Every morning, ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I want to finish today? Don't overload yourself. Just pick 3 clear and simple goals. Maybe it's finishing your English homework, going for a short walk, and practicing speaking for 10 minutes. When you set small goals, it's easier to focus. And when you finish them, you feel proud, and that pride gives you motivation to keep going. Remember, success doesn't come from doing everything in one day. It comes from doing a little bit every single day. 2. Use a to-do list. This can be a simple piece of paper or a note on your phone. Write down your tasks for the day and check them off as you go. This gives your brain a clear picture of what needs to be done, and it keeps you from jumping around without finishing anything. It's a simple tool, but it works. 3. Do the most important task first. In the morning, your mind is fresh and your energy is high. That's the perfect time to tackle something that needs focus and effort. If learning English is your priority, Make it the first thing you do. Don't wait until the end of the day, when you're tired. When you finish your most important task early, the rest of the day feels lighter. 4. Limit social media. Social media isn't bad, but it's a time trap. A quick scroll can easily turn into an hour without you realizing. Try setting a daily limit, maybe 20 or 30 minutes, and stick to it. You can even use apps to track or block your usage. The time you save could be spent reading, walking, or having a real conversation with someone. All of these feed your mind in ways scrolling never will. 5. Take breaks, but stay focused. Breaks are important. They recharge your energy. But be careful not to let a 5-minute break turn into an hour of distraction. Take breaks, but use them wisely. Working or studying all the time without breaks isn't healthy. Your brain needs rest to work well, and short breaks help you stay sharp. One great method is the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. It keeps your mind fresh and your focus strong. But here's the key. During your break, avoid things that pull you in for too long, like starting a long video. Instead, take a short walk, stretch, or simply close your eyes for a moment. Then, return to your task with a clear mind. Learn to say no. Another powerful skill is saying no to time-wasting activities. Sometimes friends or people around us invite us to do things that aren't aligned with our goals, chatting for hours, watching movies, or doing something that steals your focus. It's okay to enjoy your time, but it's also okay to say, "I'm working on something right now. Can we talk later?" Saying no isn't selfish, it's smart. It means you respect your time and care about your future. Remember, using your time wisely isn't about being perfect, it's about being aware. Plan your day, focus on what matters, and stay away from distractions. You'll feel better, achieve more, and grow faster. Time can be your best friend if you treat it well. Daily habits that save time. If you want to stop wasting time and live a better, more successful life, start with daily habits. Habits are the small actions we repeat every day. They may seem simple, but over time, they make a huge difference. When you build habits that save time, your days become more productive, peaceful, and enjoyable. Habit 1. Wake up early. Waking up early gives you a head start on your day. The world is quiet, there are fewer distractions, and your mind is fresh. This is the perfect time to focus on yourself. Read, study, plan your day, or work on something important. Even 1 extra hour in the morning can give you an advantage that lasts all day. Habit 1. Wake up early. Many successful people say their early mornings are their most powerful hours. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. if that feels impossible. Just wake up a little earlier than usual and use that time well. Habit 2. Plan your day. Once you're up, take a few minutes to plan your day. Without a plan, you'll waste time deciding what to do next. Write down 3 to 5 important tasks, either on paper or in a phone app, and start with the most important one. A simple plan gives you structure, reduces stress, and puts you in control of your time. Habit 3. Keep your phone away. Phones are one of the biggest time wasters today. Every notification breaks your focus, and it can take minutes to get it back. Protect your attention. Keep your phone in another room. Turn off notifications. Use focus mode. Your attention is a gift. Don't let your phone steal it. Habit 4. Learn something new every day. Just 15 to 30 minutes of learning daily can transform your life over time. Read a few pages of a book, watch a useful video, or listen to a podcast like this one. The more you learn, the sharper your mind becomes, and the more valuable you are in any situation. Habit 5. Practice English daily. If you're learning English, practice for at least 15 minutes every day. Listen to English podcasts, read simple articles, write short sentences, or even talk to yourself in English about your day. The key is consistency. Small steps every day build big skills over time. Final thoughts. These 5 habits may seem simple, but they are powerful. Waking up early gives you more time. Planning your day keeps you focused. Keeping your phone away protects your attention. Learning daily sharpens your mind. Practicing English builds your skills. You don't need to be perfect. Just start with 1 or 2 habits and stick with them for a week. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. If you're a little better today than you were yesterday, you're on the right path. Time is your most valuable resource. Use it well, and it will reward you with progress, confidence, and success. Your time is your life. Every minute you have is a piece of your life, and once it's gone forever. You can lose money and earn it again. You can lose things and buy them again. But time is different. That's why every hour you spend doing something useful is an hour invested in your future, an hour that makes you stronger, wiser, and closer to your goals. Sometimes, we think small actions don't matter. 10 minutes of reading won't change much. 15 minutes of English practice isn't enough. But here's the truth. Every small action counts. Think of your life like a big garden. Every habit, waking up early, planning your day, learning something new, is a seed. Plant these seeds every day, and over time, your garden will grow into something beautiful. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Not a better mood. Not a better day. Not better people around you. The best time to start is now. Start with what you have, right where you are. Take 1 small step. Turn off your phone, write down your goals, or replay this episode to practice your English. Remember, big changes begin with small, brave steps. You are not here to waste time. You are here to learn, grow, and live with purpose. Every day is a gift. You get to choose how to use it, to build your skills, help others, or become a better version of yourself. So, as you finish this episode, ask yourself, what is 1 small thing I can do today to use my time better? Read for 10 minutes. Learn 5 new English words. Take a walk without your phone and think about your goals. Whatever it is, just start. And once you start, keep going. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep moving forward. Just choose 1 part of this episode, maybe the introduction or the tips on saving time, and try to repeat after me. Listen to 1 sentence, then pause the audio and say it out loud. Do this as many times as you like. It's a great way to practice pronunciation, speaking, and listening at the same time. And the best part? You're learning about life while learning English, 2 great things together. Also, don't forget to check out more episodes of Super English Talks. We talk about many useful topics: how to stay motivated, how to practice English every day, how to build better habits, and more. Each episode is made for learners like you who want to improve their English and improve their life at the same time. If you found this episode helpful, I believe you'll enjoy the others too. Before we say goodbye, I want to leave you with this. You have the power to shape your future. Every day is a chance to grow, to learn, and to move forward. Even if your steps are small, they are still progress. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just keep going. Use your time with care and love. Be kind to yourself. And remember, change doesn't happen all at once. It happens slowly, with small daily actions. You are already on that path. So take a deep breath, smile, and be proud of yourself. You've done something great today just by listening and learning. Keep practicing English. keep taking care of your time, and most of all, keep believing in your dreams. Thank you again for being here. This is Super English Talks, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, take care, use your time wisely, and always keep learning. Goodbye, my friend.